So the whole other 50% of the fight languages that is stunningly effective is just recognizing what your fight language is, so you can recognize when you're starting to get reactive. Because most people only realize that they're in a space of reactivity. Like for an igniter, for example, you don't recognize it when you're irritated, when you're frustrated, when you're getting angry. You recognize that you're reactive when you are filled with rage and you have the fire coming out of your head. You're like, oh, I did it again. You know, the amplifier maybe doesn't realize until they're like, oh my gosh, I'm like trying not to cry now. So to start speaking your own fight language means you can catch when you're going to get reactive and you know this conversation's not actually going to be productive miles sooner in the conversation than you would have otherwise. So if you have that difficult person at work and they, in the OR, this situation happened, rather than continuing to engage, you can be like, oh my gosh, I'm getting reactive now. Oh, this isn't going to be helpful anymore. I still have to stay here. Like the surgery is not done. But whatever they say, I'm just going to let it fall on the floor. We're going to pick this up another time. I have control over me, and I'm going to choose not to engage with this.
No, I think that's
whatever
beautiful. I think that's
they're trying
a really
to
good point to kind of end on, to say thank you, Lena, for coming on the Greeners podcast to talk about the fight languages and talk about resolving conflicts. We're going to have you back if you're willing to come, because, oh my gosh, we have to talk about nursing school, and then we need to have a post, like, you just finished nursing school, and then we need to have like a 5-year poll to be like, oh my God, tell me now how you feel. Lena, it was a pleasure to have you on. Thank you so much for coming on the Greeners podcast to have this conversation with me. And I'm sure we'll be connected in the future. So I'll make sure I drop all of your links, how to find your book, where to find you, and to stay connected.